And at the top of the list, that $3.5 trillion so-called human infrastructure plan. And he is having behind-the-scenes meetings, we've learned, to garner support for that. As our D.C. correspondent Bofta Yimam explains, though, it's easier said than done, right, Bofta? Especially the infighting among moderates, progressives. So take us through it. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Mike. We know that the Democrats have been going back and forth mainly over the size and the top priorities to include. Everyone wants their thing in there, and that's what they'll have to decide right now is what to cut, what to keep in there. And that's why President Biden met privately with party leaders on Thursday, like Speaker Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Just the day before, he met with moderate Democrats like Senator Joe Manchin and Senator Kyrsten Sinema. Many progressive Democrats insist they will not pass the smaller bipartisan infrastructure deal with that $1 trillion price tag unless it is linked to their larger $3.5 trillion bill that focuses on social programs like universal pre-K, new paid leave for new parents, and initiatives to address climate change. But Republicans are pushing back, calling it reckless and government socialism. Take a listen here.
The debt ceiling needs to be raised, and the Democrats want to raise it by a lot for a lot of spending, which to me is big government socialism. And I'm just not going to be a rubber stamp to that, nor are any of the Republicans that I've talked to. So if they want to, we have a 50-50 Senate. That's what the American people have given us, which to me is a mandate to move to the middle. President Biden ran for office as a centrist, but what we are seeing is a lurch to the left, a dramatic change in the role of government in people's lives. And what they're talking about is the biggest tax and spending bill in the last 50 years. I mean, that's the kind of thing that the Democrats are proposing.
I believe we're at an inflection point in this country. One of those moments where the decisions we're about to make can literally change the trajectory of our nation for years and possibly decades to come. Each inflection point in this nation's history represents a fundamental choice. I believe that America at this moment is facing such a choice. And the choice is this: are we going to continue with an economy where the overwhelming share of the benefits go to big corporations and the very wealthy? Or are we going to take this moment right now to set this country on a new path? One that invests in this nation, creates real sustained economic growth, and that benefits everyone, including working people and middle-class folks.
Now, the sweeping human infrastructure plan can pass without support from Republicans, but that's only if nearly every Democrat in the House and all Democratic senators give it the green light. Sharon.
All right, Bofta, before we let you go, let's switch gears if we can just for a minute. The Justice for J6 rally is tomorrow. We know it's being held in support of those charged in the deadly insurrection January 6th. You're going to cover it for us tomorrow. Tell us about security, because we've heard a lot about that in advance of this event. What's security like right now on Capitol Hill?
Well, we've been seeing, Sharon, workers put up that fencing that's been talked about just in the past 24 hours around the Capitol Hill complex. And remember, this is an area where many folks being able to bike and walk in the wintertime. You see kids sledding in the area, and right now it is getting closed off for those security concerns. DHS also putting out a warning that they are concerned about possible violence happening today before the event. The event is expecting about 700 people. They have asked that folks don't wear any partisan type of, Republican, Democrat T-shirts, those kinds of things. Whether people will abide by that will be a whole nother thing. And remember, it's not just happening in D.C. Within the next few weeks, there's actually 15 states that will also be conducting this same thing. So security is certainly on high alert around the Capitol. Many lawmakers, of course, have already headed home, being that it is a Friday. We know the House is back next week, so they have not even been here this entire week. But the concern is there. The fencing is up, and we know National Guard and local police have been asked to be on standby. And then there's the things we can't see, right? Surveillance cameras, which have been on loan from the Department of Defense to Capitol Police in this area to give us some of that 360 view view. So there will probably be folks walking around with plain clothes on too, just to keep tabs on things. But you'll of course see uniformed officers tomorrow. Myself and Dre Clark will be reporting for BNC tomorrow from that rally, which kicks off at noon.
All right, well, you all be safe, because that was an ugly scene January 6th. So we certainly cannot have a repeat of it. Bofta Yimam live in D.C. for us. Thank you.